What is going on, guys? My name is Crimson CBAD, and we are back with another ORAS WiFi battle, and I almost yanked my 3DS off the table. And today we are here, we are battling SickScizor, and if you don't know who SickScizor is, the link to his YouTube and his channel will be down in the description below. I know you guys aren't too big a fan of post-commentary battles, but this is going to be post-commentary because we did have a 100 subscriber stream on the 21st, which, shameless plug, we did reach over 200 subscribers, so thank you guys so much for that. But we're gonna go on ahead on it. We were having a UU tier battle, but when we were talking in the chat, he was like, is there any chance that I can bring a Pokemon that is in OU? This is gonna be for my Monotype Mondays video, and I was like, yeah, why not? So we see he is bringing a Mono Eeveelutions team. He's bringing the Jolteon, the Sylveon, Espeon, Flareon, Umbreon, and Vaporeon. I'm bringing a pretty solid UU team. We've got Infernape, we've got Hippowdon, we've got Tentacruel, we've got Roserade, we've got Honchkrow, we've got Nidoking. So we're going to go on ahead and hop right on into this. I wasn't too sure what he wanted to lead off with out of those, honestly. But I did lead off with my PK Planet Infernape because it's fast, it hits hard, I got that fake out on there. He read me like a book, and he goes straight up with the Vaporeon, so I'm going to get the fake out off here. We see that is just the bulkiest of Vaporeons, the absolute bulkiest of the Vaporeons. He's got the lefties on there, so really, turn 1, I did, what, 5 damage? If that, so I'm getting out of here. And I'm going to go out into something that can either, if he wants to Toxic me, predicting a switch, I'm going to go out into something that can take the Toxic. If he wants to Scald, or either way, I'm going to go into something that can take the Scald and risk getting a burn, which is going to be I'm Squidward or Tentacruel. I'm Squidward's very specially defensive. We carry that Black Sludge on there, so we can take a Scald. We can definitely take a Scald. And we get the lefties recovery on the opponent. At this point, it's anybody's game, because I've never fought a lot of the Eeveelutions in, as far as competitively goes, so I was really interested to see where this battle was going to go. And he actually goes out into Mystical the Espeon. So not a bad choice, honestly, that nice green Espeon. I'm just going to go for a Sludge Wave. Whatever's coming in was not going to want to take that Sludge Wave from a Tentacruel. Definitely not. Here's where he definitely gets a little bit of an advantage on me, because here I am thinking, okay, well, he's going to predict me to switch out, because I think he's going to go for a Psyshock or something, so I'm going to go into something that's immune to the Psyshock. No. Read me like a frickin' book. And bop! There goes my Honchkrow. So now we're down one. We see he does have Life Orb, which is good information. I'm pretty sure that my Infernape is faster than him, so he is going to withdraw. He knows that too. And he's going to go back out into Vaporeon. Vaporeon's going to catch this fake out, which at the end of the day is going to do, again, 5 damage. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is, I suppose. But because this Vaporeon's just so bulky. And seeing as how he went back out into that, I'm like, I don't want anything to do with this. I'm going to go back out into my Roserade. Roserade can take a Toxic. Roserade can also take a Scald. But he actually sets up a Wish. And I'm anticipating that he's setting up the Wish for either the, for either himself, honestly, with whatever 1 HP he doesn't have, or the Espeon. So either way, whatever he switches out is not going to want to take a Sludge Bomb. But he actually goes out into the Flareon, which means he's going to get a nice safe switch in with that Wish coming up. He's going to get the Toxic Orb boost for the Flareon. Yep, there's that nice switch in right there. Boom. Nice and set up. So he actually goes for a Flare Blitz here. I don't know what I was thinking. It was a horrible play on my part because Rose is very good. Rose is a great Pokemon to bring to UU. We do get the Poison Point off on the Flareon, so maybe he wasn't Guts boosted now that I think about it. Or maybe he was carrying the Toxic Orb. Either way, we do get the Poison Point off. He does get the Flare Blitz recoil damage on that one. At this point, Bradley can take a Flare Blitz. Bradley can take whatever he wants to go into. So, nice and sheer force Bradley with that choice specs. I'm just going to start setting up Sludge Waves. I'm just going to start dropping them one by one, seeing what he wants to do here. Because Vaporeon, if Vaporeon's going to be bulky, it's not going to want to take a Sludge Wave at all. Not at all. So he is going to go for he's going to get lefties. He's going to go for the Protect, so hopefully he can live another Sludge Wave after these lefties recoveries. So that's a little unfortunate. It's a little stally, but, we all stall from time to time. Everybody's done it. There's 2 types of people in this world. There's people who've stalled before, and then there's liars. So, nice and Sludge Wave. We are going to get high rolled here, and we are going to knock this thing out. which is good, because that is a huge problem that is out of the way right then and there. He's going to go back out into Mystical to take the Sludge Wave, and my hope here is that he's just going to go for a Psyshock. That's my hope here. I go out into Christmas Present. Christmas Presents are Hippowdon. We get the Sand Up, which is going to be more residual damage off on the Espeon than just the Life Orb damage that he has. He actually goes for a Toxic here, which is unfortunate, because I'm more defensive than I am specially defensive. So, Life Orb damage comes off, Sandstorm damage comes off. We get our lefties. This is all nice and fun right now. And I'm hoping I can live another Psychic. If not, I don't really have a use for my Christmas Present after this, other than just to get residual Life Orb and Sandstorm damage off in this thing. So, and that's pretty much what Christmas Present was good for. You know, it was like that pair of socks you got for Christmas. You know, you were like, what can I use with these? Like, what can I do? Like, why would you get me socks? That's how we use Christmas Present this time around. So we're gonna get a Fake Out off on that thing. It was a crit. I don't know if the crit mattered. If it did, I apologize, but that is the way the game goes sometimes. It's happened to all of us. Sandstorm damage is gonna come off and hurt us, unfortunately, too. And he's gonna go out into the Jolteon. Now, he's just gonna Volt Switch, which I don't know why he did that. But either way, I knew I could live a Volt Switch and bring me down, you know, pretty low. So I'm just going to go for a Blaze Flamethrower. Either way, now that I am in the red, Blaze kicks in, so Flamethrower is going to do a lot more damage than it already did. And I'm a mixed set as far as I run my Infernape. You know, I've got half physical, half special, and then full speed. So we can take another hit from that Sandstorm, but as soon as this thing gets a Hyper Voice off, we are donezo. We are done. We see he carries the lefties on the Sylveon as well, but we did get that burn, which is crucial as far as getting residual damage off on these things, because I don't really, aside from my Nidoking, I don't have much that wants to deal with this. So we do get another Blaze Flamethrower off. He gets that Hyper Voice. Down goes PK Planet. He put in some work, honestly, like if you had to ask me. Sandstorm goes down, so all he is going to do, he's going to get that lefties, he's going to get that burn. And, you know, we're going to play the game of whittling down these walls. He doesn't really want to take anything, so as long as I outspeed and I hit hard, I should be okay. So I'm going to go out into Bradley again and just Sheer Force Sludge Waves all day. Sheer Force Sludge Waves all day, every day. That's all it's about. So Bob goes down. You know, took it down. So now he goes on Umbreon, and in my experience, Umbreon is definitely a more physical wall than it is a special wall. So we're just going to drop a Sludge Wave on him and see what it wants to do. And we see that Sludge Wave brings down right a little under half. He's going to go for a Foul Play. That is going to, you know, do some damage because that obviously is a stab attack from an Umbreon. But it is not going to do a lot because we are especially offensive, as we've come to find out this game. So, Sludge Wave goes off. Down goes Umbreon. Nice and 2-hit. So now he doesn't have much left. So he's going out into the Jolteon. Jolteon probably carries the HP Ice, which we're going to see right here. It's what I'm most familiar with, especially if you're battling an OU. We do live on 9, which is crazy for us, because now this Sheer Force Sludge Wave is going to come through. Jolteon's like a mini Raikou. It doesn't want to take a Sludge Wave. Down goes Jolteon to the Sheer Force Sludge Wave. So he's going to go back out into Flareon. Flareon's not going to want to do much. He goes for a Flare Blitz. That's going to knock us out, but with the poison damage and the recoil damage, he only probably gets like 3 recoil damage, honestly. But after that Flare Blitz goes off, and the Toxic, he's going to be down to under half, so we can just go back in with I'm Squidward. I'm Squidward can take a Flare Blitz if he's choiced in some fashion, which now that I think about it, I think he might have been choiced, because all I did was see him set up Flare Blitzes. So we can take a Flare Blitz. You know, I'm Squidward wants to carry that Flare Blitz. So we take it, he gets that recoil damage, and Squidward's just going to fire off a Scald really quick, honestly. I mean, it is what it is. You don't want to take a Scald from I'm Squidward. So, that being said, guys, thank you so much, SickScizor, for coming out to the stream and battling with me. It was really awesome to be able to fight an all Eeveelution team. Make sure you guys go check out his Twitter and his YouTube. Like I said, they'll be in the description down below there as well as the link to my Twitter if you ever want a chance to battle me. If you haven't yet, if you made it this far in the video, make sure you hit that like button. We're going for 19 likes on all of our ORAS Wi-Fi battles. We did up the ante on those. So if you guys like these, if you guys are showing support for the channel, make sure you guys keep coming through. You guys have been coming through. As we grow, these goals will grow, and I've got no doubt in my mind that you guys will continue to support the channel. So that being said, guys, make sure you check out the latest episode of the Pokemon Blue Randomizer Nuzlocke down below in the description as well. And my name is CrimsonCBAD. I will talk to you guys soon. Later, guys.